Hey there, fellow cat enthusiasts. Did you know that the cat litter industry rakes in a jaw-dropping $15.65 billion a year? Yep, billions, just to handle cat business. We've got litter boxes with all the bells and whistles, covered, scented, self-cleaning, practically robo-butlers for your cat's bathroom needs. Sounds perfect for us humans, right? But hold on a second, what about the cats? They're the ones actually using these luxury loos, after all. Today, we're uncovering the everyday cat litter blunders that might secretly be driving your feline friend up the wall. Spoiler alert, it's not as mysterious as it sounds. Just remember 3 things. Cats are total neat freaks. Clean is their love language. They need to feel safe enough to relax but still keep a watchful eye out. And oh, that nose of theirs. It's up to 16 times sharper than yours, making them the scent connoisseurs of the animal kingdom. Think you might be making a litter faux pas? Stick around because we're about to transform your cat's litter box into a 5-star feline spa experience. Let's jump in. 1. Not deep cleaning the litter box. Did you know your cat has a superpower? Yep, it's their nose. Cats are smell sensitive, and their litter box hygiene is everything to them. Let's be honest. You might think you're keeping things clean, but regular scooping might not be enough. You scoop every now and then, but let's face it, you've probably caught a whiff of that lingering odor, right? Well, if you can smell it a little, your cat can smell it a lot. Imagine not cleaning your own bathroom for days. Yuck! That's how your cat feels when their litter box isn't scooped daily or given a proper clean. So here's the deal. Scooping every day is the bare minimum. It keeps the stinky situation in check, and trust me, a fresh litter box means a happy, fuss-free kitty. But here's where most people miss the mark. Washing the litter box itself. Every 5 to 7 days, you've got to clean it with warm water and an antibacterial detergent. If that sounds like too much, you can also use a vinegar or baking soda solution. It's just a quick routine. Dump the litter into a bag, wash the box thoroughly, dry it, and refill it with the same litter. Why the same litter? Because it already has your cat's scent, which makes them feel more comfortable. Tossing it all out every time can stress your cat and cost you extra money. Follow this advice, and you won't even need to add odor absorbents like baking soda or charcoal to the litter. Just daily scooping and weekly washing are enough to keep things smelling clean. Your cat will be happier, and so will you, without any artificial scents or extra expenses. All it takes is making it a part of your routine. 2. Using plastic litter box. All right, let's revisit litter boxes for a second. You know how picky your cats can be, right? Well, here's a little secret. They can smell everything. And that's why plastic litter boxes, yeah, they're not great. Here's why. Plastic has these tiny, invisible pores that trap odors like a sponge. Even if you scrub it clean, those smells just cling on, and your cat can sniff them out instantly. Imagine trying to sleep in a room that always smells bad. Pretty awful, right? Well, that's how your cat feels with a smelly box, even after you scoop it. Plus, plastic boxes wear down over time. They get scratched, and those scratches, they hold on to even more odors. So instead of endlessly scrubbing something that just won't stop stinking, how about an upgrade? Enter stainless steel. This is the real game changer. Stainless steel is smooth and non-porous, which means it doesn't trap odors, ever. It stays shiny, fresh, and much easier for you and your cat to enjoy. No more lingering smells, just a clean slate every time. If you're ready to make the switch, here are a few brands that offer great quality without the hefty price tag. iPremio and Youngbarger make stainless steel litter boxes that are highly rated and reasonably priced. They're non-stick, rust-resistant, and super easy to clean. Another solid choice is Vivipet, which has a sleek, easy-to-clean design that cats love. And if you want something budget-friendly, Van Ness offers a simple, durable stainless steel pan that's easy on the wallet. So if you want to make your cat and their super-sensitive nose truly happy, it might be time for that shiny upgrade. Trust me, a stainless steel litter box from one of these brands will make both your life and your cat's a lot more pleasant. 3. Using high-walled or covered litter boxes. Let's get into the mind of your cat for a moment. Cats are naturally alert creatures, and that means covered or high-walled litter boxes can be a real problem for them. Sure, those covered litter huts might look neat to us, but have you ever thought about what it's like for your cat inside? When they're doing their business, staying alert is instinctual. They need to be aware of what's happening around them at all times. But those walls and lids, they block your cat's view, making them feel trapped and vulnerable. Forget about privacy. Cats don't care about it the way we do. For them, it's all about safety and being able to keep an eye on their surroundings. Imagine being in a tiny enclosed room and suddenly you hear a noise but can't see what's going on. Creepy, right? That's what a covered litter box feels like for your cat. They can't see, they can't escape easily. It's unsettling, especially for more timid cats. On top of that, the smells get trapped inside, making it like a windowless bathroom, stuffy and unpleasant. Nobody wants to be stuck inhaling stale air, and neither does your cat. Now let's think about a simple, open pan-style litter box. It's like having a bathroom with a clear view and fresh air. No walls blocking your cat's vision means they can keep an eye on the whole room while they do their business, which makes them feel much safer. It's like using a bathroom with a breezy window open. Calming, comfortable, and easy to get in and out of quickly. So the bottom line? Let's ditch those walls and lids. Trust me, your cat will feel so much more comfortable, and you'll have a happier, more relaxed kitty in no time. 4. Using liners. All right, it's time we address those pesky litter box liners you keep using. They might seem convenient for you, but for your cat, they're a total nightmare. Let's break it down. Imagine you put aluminum foil on your kitchen counters to keep your cat away. Why does it work? Because it makes a loud, unsettling noise that scares them off. The same goes for crinkly litter box liners. Every time your cat steps in, it's like they're walking on a noisy plastic bag. Think about it. Would you want to walk barefoot on plastic wrap every time you went to the bathroom? Not exactly relaxing, right? It's noisy, uncomfortable, and super distracting when they're just trying to do their business. And it doesn't end there. These liners make it nearly impossible for cats to dig properly, which is a natural and important behavior for them. Their claws get caught in the plastic, and they end up tearing through it. Kind of like trying to build a sandcastle while the beach towel keeps blowing over it. Plus, once the liner tears, the litter gets underneath, making everything messier than if you hadn't used a liner at all. Talk about frustration. To top it off, plastic liners trap smells. Since plastic doesn't breathe, it ends up holding onto odors. And trust me, cats can smell everything. So using a liner only makes their bathroom experience more unpleasant, noisy, and stinky. So why make things harder for both of you? Ditch the liner. A fresh layer of litter in a simple box is all your cat really needs. You'll have less hassle, and your cat will be able to dig comfortably, just the way they like it. Sounds like a win-win. Let's move on to the next common litter box mistake. 5. Using scented litter. We all know that cats have an incredibly sensitive nose, so let's talk about that scented litter you've been using. Sure, to you it might smell like a tropical paradise, but to your cat, it's like stepping into a room with 100 scented candles burning at once. Totally overwhelming. Imagine trying to relax in that situation. Not happening, right? I learned this the hard way with my white tabby, Mona. She suddenly stopped using her litter box, and I couldn't figure out why, until I realized it was the scented litter driving her away. And let's not forget about the chemicals in those fragrances. They're bad for both you and your cat. When your cat digs in that litter, the scented dust clings to their paws, and when they groom themselves, they end up licking it off. Yuck! It's not just irritating, it could be harmful over time. So, what's the solution if you want to keep things smelling fresh without all that artificial scent? First things first, clean the litter box regularly. It's the most effective way to control odor. You can also add half a cup of activated charcoal to the litter. It's a natural game changer for absorbing odors without any overpowering fragrance. It's like getting fresh air without the need for fake smells. Another great option is using enzyme-based cleaners when washing the box. These cleaners break down the actual odor-causing particles rather than masking them, giving you real freshness without the chemical cover-up. Think of it as clearing the air instead of just throwing perfume into the mix. You can also try pine dust pellets. They're great at absorbing moisture and break down into sawdust, which you can easily sift out to keep things fresh again. Finally, make sure to place the litter box in a well-ventilated area, like near a window, so that any lingering odors have somewhere to go. So ready to ditch the scented litter and make these simple changes. Trust me, your cat will thank you, and you'll have a fresher, more pleasant home for both of you. 6. Using small litter boxes. All right, cat lovers. Here's a major complaint your kitty might have, and it's all about size. Imagine your cat saying, "That tiny litter box you got me, it's stressing me out. I need space when doing my business. I need room to turn, scratch, and dig comfortably." The problem with undersized litter boxes is that they make your cat feel cramped, like they're stuck in a closet. Imagine using a bathroom that's way too small for you. Pretty uncomfortable, right? When your cat's paws hit the sides of a small box, they can't dig properly. And worse yet, they start to feel anxious. Cats like to have an easy escape route, and if they feel trapped, that's a big source of stress for them. Plus, if they don't have enough space, they might accidentally step into their own mess. Gross. Or you'll see feces smeared along the litter box walls, which is unpleasant for both of you. And this kind of discomfort can lead your cat to start avoiding the litter box altogether. Not to mention, cleaning a box with messes stuck to the sides is a bigger chore for you. So what's the fix? Get a bigger box. Something that gives your cat room to move, dig, and do their business without feeling like they're squeezed into a tiny space. If you're wondering how big it should be, Here's a good rule of thumb. It should be about 1.5 times your cat's body length from head to the base of the tail. This will give them enough space to be comfortable and avoid the stress of feeling boxed in. Trust me, a spacious litter box makes for a happier kitty and a cleaner home. 7. Using fewer litter boxes. Alright, let's talk about litter boxes, specifically how many you need. Spoiler alert, it's probably more than you think. If you've got just 1 or 2 boxes, especially in a multi-cat household, that's not enough. Here's why. Imagine one cat using the box, and now it's too stinky for the next cat to comfortably use. Yikes. Worse still, what if it's occupied or another cat has a bit of an incident? If there's only one box and it's all the way downstairs or already claimed, your cat might just avoid it completely. And if you have a larger home, that can make things even trickier. Your cat shouldn't have to navigate through a maze just to find a bathroom. Sometimes the house is busy, or maybe there are guests over, and the litter box location becomes a stressful trek for your cat. Imagine needing to use the bathroom and finding it's either too far away or constantly occupied. It's annoying and stressful, right? The same goes for your cat when there aren't enough litter boxes available. The simple solution. More litter boxes. A good rule is to have 1 box per cat plus 1 extra. This makes sure everyone has easy access and never feels crowded out. Trust me, adding a few more boxes around the house will lead to a much less stressed kitty and a cleaner environment for you. It's a small change, but it makes a big difference for everyone. 8. Placing litter box in least accessible or high traffic areas. Imagine your cat whispering to you, "Hey human, location matters." You might think my litter box can be stashed just anywhere, but trust me, it makes all the difference. I need easy access, not a scavenger hunt. And that's exactly how your cat feels when you put their litter box in a hard-to-reach spot, like the basement or behind a noisy washing machine. It stresses them out. Would you want to trek across the house every time you needed a bathroom break? Probably not. High traffic areas are even worse. Picture this. Your cat finally finds their box, ready to do their business, and suddenly the dog barrels by, or your kids zoom past. No peace, no privacy, just interruptions. How can your cat relax enough to do their thing when they're constantly on edge? Eventually they might start holding it in, or even resort to finding other, less ideal spots around the house. And then you're left wondering, why isn't my cat using the litter box when the vet says they're healthy? So, let's think from your cat's point of view. They need a calm, low-stress spot for their litter box. The perfect place is a quiet corner, not hidden away, but also not smack in the middle of all the chaos. It's about finding that balance, accessible, private, and peaceful. Trust me, getting the location right will make your cat a whole lot happier and keep your floors cleaner too. 9. Frequently changing the litter box location. Changing your cat's litter box location can be really distressing for them. Imagine your cat wanting to tell you, "Hey human, I can't keep up." One day it's in the bathroom, the next day it's in the laundry room. How am I supposed to know where to go? You might think moving it around is no big deal, but for your cat, it's a lot. Cats thrive on routine and rely on familiar landmarks to navigate. They like knowing exactly where their bathroom is. When you keep changing the spot, it confuses them and makes their home feel unfamiliar. Think of it this way. Imagine waking up each morning only to find your bathroom has moved, and now you have to solve a puzzle just to find it. Annoying and confusing, right? That's how your cat feels when their litter box keeps shifting. This can lead to anxiety and even accidents if they can't find the box in time. So let's agree. Once you find a good spot for the litter box, leave it there. This helps your cat feel safe, secure, and much more relaxed. It's a simple way to make their life easier and avoid unnecessary stress. Sounds fair, right? Now, let's dive into the next common litter box mistake: filling litter box in wrong quantity. All right now, we need to talk about the litter situation. You might not realize this, but the litter amount in your cat's box is super important. Too much is like trying to dig in a desert. Too little, and it makes them feel like they're scratching on a cold, hard surface. When you overfill the box, your cat sinks into it with every step. They can't get a good grip, and it's hard to dig the right way or cover their business. Plus, extra sticks to their paws, leading to spills everywhere. On the flip side, when you don't put enough litter, your cat feels every scratch of the plastic box underneath. They can't cover up my mess properly, and that makes them feel uneasy. So what can be the perfect amount of litter? It is about 2-3 inches deep for a single cat, and 3-4 inches is the sweet spot for multiple cats. This Goldilocks amount keeps them comfortable. 11. Not allowing your cat to use toilet if they already know how to use it. All right, let's get straight to the point here. You might hear people telling you not to let your cat use the human toilet, even if they're already pros at it. Should you stop them? My answer, absolutely not. If your cat is perfectly trained to use a human toilet, it's actually convenient for them. No more litter under their paws. No dusty mess. The toilet just feels cleaner. I remember my late cat, Mono. She loved using the human toilet. Sure, we needed to always keep the door open, and I thought it might be best to switch her back to a litter box. So I tried, but you know what happened? She started using the litter box, but always seemed drawn back to any wet areas that reminded her of the toilet. I could tell she missed it, and honestly, I think it stressed her out. Looking back, I regret trying to change her routine. If she was still with me, I might have even set up a dedicated toilet just for her. Think of it like this. Imagine being used to a certain routine, something clean and familiar, and suddenly being forced to go back to the old way. It's like going from a high-tech, comfortable bathroom back to a smelly outhouse. Pretty frustrating, right? That's exactly how it feels for your cat when you take away the toilet they're comfortable with. So what's the best thing to do? Let them use the toilet if that's what makes them happy. It keeps things cleaner, reduces confusion, and honestly, you'll probably find it more convenient too. Let's keep those kitties happier, cleaner, and less stressed. So, there you have it. 11 common litter box mistakes and how to fix them to keep your cat happy and stress-free. Let's do a quick recap. Keep the litter box clean and use the right materials. Choose stainless steel over plastic to avoid trapped odors. Avoid covered boxes, liners, scented litter, and small boxes that make your cat uncomfortable. Make sure the box is big enough, in the right place, and that you have enough for every cat in your home. Remember, even small changes can lead to a big difference in your cat's well-being. A clean, spacious, and accessible litter box isn't just about hygiene. It's about respecting your cat's needs and creating an environment where they feel safe and comfortable. Now it's your turn. Take a moment to think about one change you can make today that would improve your cat's litter box experience. Is it switching to a stainless steel box, adding an extra litter box, or simply being more consistent with cleaning? Let us know in the comments what you're planning to do. We'd love to hear your commitment. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your cat-loving friends. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss more helpful tips and tricks to keep your feline family members purring with contentment. You've got this. Let's make our cats' lives better, one small change at a time. Thank you for watching.